What's up, everybody? I'm starting off the video at an odd angle here, but I'm about to try to do my best to show you my Venom collection, because I do have some new Venom items in my collection that I want to share in this video. But before I get to that, like I said, I'm going to show you what I already have. And you will see that there is a mix of figures here. It's not just Funko Pops, even though it is majority Funko. And of course, I got my Venomized Baby Groot there out of box. Off to the side there, that's just the mascots from the box of fun last year. I got those stacked up over there. I probably will move those soon enough. Down here, some of the older Venom figures, and I keep saying Venom, but it's like Venom and Carnage, and then there's some other characters mixed in as well. Of course, you see some of the Funko Minis there. I think a lot of this here is like the second wave, I want to say. I did have the glow-in-the-dark Venomized Groot, but mine actually arrived with a broken leg, and I couldn't get it fixed, so ended up tossing that and didn't get a replacement, not worrying about it. In fact, there are a couple of characters that have glow-in-the-dark variants that I didn't worry about getting, and then there are some that I did get, obviously. But yeah, like I said, it's a mix of figures, even, you know, Cos babies in the mix. I really am not a fan of having just a wall of pops. I don't think it looks too interesting. I really like to mix up my figures and, you know, to have some items out of box, of course. This is mostly Carnage going on here on this shelf, and I mean all the different red and black there. I think it looks really good together. Now I do have the Venomized Dr. Doom over here. I'll get to the Venomized Fantastic Four in a moment. And you all, I do want to point out, you know, some people ask me if I'll do a full collection video, and my answer is always going to be no, because it's not as easy to film as some people think. You know, it's tough in terms of the lighting. It's tough in terms of the angles, trying to show everything, especially when you have a collection set up the way that mine is, with all different types of figures and everything, you know. And my collection is constantly changing too. You know, things are constantly being added. Some things I get tired of, I might trade them or use them for giveaways or whatever, you know. So it's just a constantly rotating collection. So I just, you know, I'm not really into doing full collection videos. And then I really don't think they're the most interesting content anyway. You know, it's gonna end up being a very long video that people will probably just skip through. I really don't think it's worth the effort. By the way, I do have some pops out of box. I know some people freak out about that, but I personally feel like what somebody does with their property, that's their business. You know, I'm keeping my Venom collection, so, you know, it doesn't matter that they're out of box. Yeah, I do have some of the earlier ones out of box, and honestly, the value has come down on them a lot. I don't think it's a big deal. I like the look of them this way. Yeah, so up top here, definitely proud of some of the figures I have up here. I think they're pretty awesome. I was definitely on the hunt for that Blacklight Venom with the Pop T, and I kept that in the plastic. Got the Agent Venom Chase over there. That glow-in-the-dark anti-venom, I think it used to be more high value, then it kept getting restocked, so the value probably came down. Venomized Magneto ended up being pretty good value there. There's some cool stuff up here. Got the Venom with Wings Chase up there. Really like that one. The Venomized Hulk, the year that came out, it was absolutely my favorite Funko Pop of the year. Still really like that one. So here's the Venomized Ghost Rider. I don't have the blue variant, which was also a Walmart exclusive and came with a Pop T. That's probably one of my #1 grails now. I really do want to get that blue Venom eventually. Yeah, so some cool figures up top here. Venomized Kingpin is only that high up because he's one of the last ones that I got. I really didn't want it at first. I didn't like the design of it, but then it kind of grew on me, so I eventually went ahead and got it. It sat on Funko.com forever. Up there, you see I got that Venom artwork, which is like a lenticular. Got that at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so this is the majority of the collection. I will show you the Venomized Fantastic Four as well. This is a Fantastic Four focus shelf here in a different part of my house. It's away from my Venom figures, but yeah, up top here. Oh, and by the way, I did put She-Hulk there just because she was on the team more than once, actually. She's been a part of the team. And I think when her show came out, for a while that pop kind of jumped up in value. I don't know, it might come back down now, especially since some people weren't crazy about the series. But yeah, as I move on up top here, you can see the Venomized figures here. Of course, we got the Invisible Girl there, Human Torch, and I do have the different variants, of course, the Thing up there, Venomized Mr. Fantastic, and yeah, they look pretty creepy. The Venomized Fantastic Four do look pretty creepy. And I do have the pop heads that came along with them and the pocket pops. Hot Rocks I put up here just because, you know, again, Fantastic Four related. But yeah, so yeah, I do have that aspect of the Venomized line as well, the Fantastic Four, which was GameStop exclusive, and they actually sold. You could get everything together in a case to guarantee that you got all of the figures. So that's what I went for. Got them all in one shot, and I was definitely happy about that. And for the sake of being thorough, I do have 3 statues here that normally these sit up under an entertainment stand that I have, but I decided to move them to the table here so you could get a look at them. So I do have that Carnage there. I got Agent Venom, and then I have Eddie Brock Venom over there. Really like the design of all of these, especially with the Eddie Brock Venom. You see the way the symbiote is opening up there to reveal part of his face there, and of course Funko did that with a pop as well. And one of the pops I have up there, one of the Eddie Brocks out of box, is actually glow in the dark. It's a custom, really cool looking custom that I have there, but I'm not gonna worry about that again right now. I shared that previously. But yeah, very happy with these statues that I have here. Someday I do hope to have something that's more heavy duty, because each of these is pretty you know, lightweight. These are not like heavy duty statues, but eventually I would like to have maybe actually a Carnage, like a really heavy duty, high quality statue of Carnage would be nice to have. But I'm going to go ahead and get to the new figures for my collection that I want to share here. And I'm saying new, but they've been sitting for a while. I just didn't have time to get to recording them to share them. But first of all, here we do have this. This is actually Miles Morales Venomized, and I have not seen this look before. Maybe it is inspired by a comic. You see that it is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. Not sure if it's still available or not. If you're interested, I mean, you could check the website. But yeah, when I saw this right away, I was like, finally, like I've been waiting for them to do something else with the Venom line, because I just enjoy collecting it so much. I really do like you know, the whole concept of the Venom symbiote. And I'm not the biggest fan of Eddie Brock. I actually think some other characters that have worn the symbiote or symbiotes have been more interesting than him. But yeah, it's just really fun, a fun aspect of Marvel to me, the whole symbiote thing going on. But yeah, like I said, this is actually Miles Morales. Back here they actually have, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was the second wave of Venomized figures, definitely not the first line. But yeah, I will get this out of box in a moment so we can get a better look at it. And then another Venom figure here that I added to my collection. This is a Funko.com exclusive. We do have here Venom with these weapons. I forget exactly what they call this one, but yeah, he does actually have 2 weapons with him, and of course we recognize one of those as Mjolnir. I'm not too familiar with that sword that he has right there. But this figure, you see, it is glow in the dark. And in order to order this one, you did have to order it along with, it came with 2 mystery Marvel Pops. Of course, they were trying to get rid of some stock. So I ended up with the Holiday Star-Lord, which I think is still in my prize pool for the monthly giveaways that I do. And then I also got Nick Fury from Secret Invasion, which I already had that in my collection. I'd already purchased that one, so I used that as a giveaway prize, and somebody did choose that one already. But yeah, definitely was happy to see this pop get listed. Initially, when I saw the lambs of it, it looked like it was just glow in the dark eyes, or maybe it was like an early image somebody shared of the glow, and I guess they didn't charge it up well because it looked like it was just going to be the eyes that glow. But no, the torso, you know, the symbol on the torso is supposed to glow as well, so we will check out the glow on it. But yeah, very happy to get 2 new Venom figures in my collection, and they look great together. You see they do have that same logo going on. So yeah, I'm going to get each one of these out of the box. We'll take a closer look. The Venomized Miles Morales does come with the stand, and I think that's just because it does have a kind of a heavy head sculpt. You know, it has a lot going on with it, so I guess that could cause it to tip over. The feet are still, you know, typically wide for a male character like this, but yeah, I guess they just wanted to be safe with it, so it does have the stand. But yeah, the red and black, of course, just looks really cool. Got the crazy tongue going on, which is always a plus. I like, too, the way that you see the red. It looks like it's kind of like peeling back from the face there. And I keep saying Venomized, but I think this is actually like the Carnage symbiote linking up with Miles Morales, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody knows more about it, you can definitely share in the comments to kind of fill me in, because I'm not familiar with what this is based off of. But yeah, I really do like the look of the red spider logo, the way it goes around the body there. Pretty cool looking figure. I do wish it was maybe a little bit taller, but that's not completely necessary. And it may look a little bit shorter just because of the pose he is in. And I guess he is kind of hunched down a little bit. So maybe that's why it makes it look a little bit short. But yeah, pretty cool figure overall. And then this Venom figure, I like the smile. I think the smile is very devilish looking there. He's got the huge eyes. I love the way the eyes go all the way up the forehead there. The weapons look somewhat plain, but that's not such a big deal there. And you know, the paint is a little bit dull on this one, but I think that is because of the glow effect that it does have going on, which we will check out the glow on this in a moment. There is actually another item I want to share, and then like I said, we'll check out the glow on this really awesome Venom figure here, which I can't remember if that one ended up selling out or not. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you could check Funko.com to see if it's still there, but like I said, you would have to get the other two pops with it. I'm not 100% sure, like I said, whether or not that sold out or this other one sold out. I really don't know for sure. It's been a while since I actually purchased these. So like I said, one more item I want to share here. It's already out of box, but let me show you the box real quick, because when I saw this item listed, it was listed on Mercari, and I was actually actively looking for maybe a statue, you know, to add to my collection. And I came across this bust, and normally I'm not big about busts. I prefer like statues of the whole character, but this one really jumped out at me, and you'll see why. So we have here this Gentle Giant Venom bust, and yeah, that really grabbed my attention right away, and the price was really good on it. And I actually had some referral credit that was saved up on Mercari, so I put it to good use to get this item here. And let's check out the actual bust. So I said I wanted something more heavy duty for my collection, and this does have more weight to it. I'm not sure exactly what it's made of, but yeah, it does have some nice weight to it, but you know, it's still a bust though. When I say I want something heavy duty, I would like the full figure, but this one works for me though, because again, you know, it is the whole symbiote effect going on. I love all the black tendrils like coming up here and everything, and the rocky, you know, structure here at the bottom that they're coming from. Like, it's really cool looking. It really makes it look like he's just rising up out of the ground. And he's got the tongue coming out there with the green drool going on. Very vicious looking hands, and they actually are sharp. Like, the nails actually do feel sharp. Yeah, I'm sure the teeth will feel sharp there as well, and they do kind of. Yeah, so this is really awesome. I'm very happy with the deal that I got on this, and like I said, you know, the referral credit definitely helped with it. So very glad to have this in the collection, and I will sit this along with the other statues on my entertainment stand. Yeah, this thing is so cool. I've really been looking forward to sharing this in the video, and I'm glad that I finally am. So definitely let me know what you think about that, and you know, my Venom collection in general. And I assume if you're watching this, especially this deep into the video, you must be a big Venom fan too. So let me know why you are a fan of the character, and maybe you're more so a fan of Carnage, who knows. But let me know what you think about the character, and if you're like me, you're definitely looking forward to seeing the symbiote and Venom being an aspect of Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation. I'm really looking forward to that. PlayStation 5, Spider-Man 2, cannot wait for that to drop. I just watched the latest trailer. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game. I really like the first Spider-Man game, and then the Miles Morales kind of spin-off, like 1.5 type deal that they had. That was entertaining as well. So yeah, really looking forward to Spider-Man 2. But let me not go on and on about that. Let's go ahead and get to the glow of this figure here. As I'm charging it up here, I can already see those eyes charging up there, and I like that the eyes are not completely like one solid look to them. It just makes it even creepier that it has like those dark areas going on, and I can see the torso, excuse me, charging up as well. Yeah, this is looking pretty good already. Let's see here, and I'll turn the light off. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let's see if the back, looks like the back will glow pretty good as well. And then he has those light patches on his hands, which maybe, I don't know what they represent necessarily, because I don't think he needs web shooters. I'm not really sure why he has those patches, but yeah, it does look like they will glow as well. And they do. And I'm sure some of you are observing and you realize that my Carnage statue and my Venom statue, these are actually the glow-in-the-dark variants for those. I think they were like free comic book day exclusives or something like that. I can't remember what it was necessarily, but yeah, I did go for the glow in the dark versions of those. So with the Carnage, yeah, the body does glow some, but it's mainly the eyes that will show up. But yeah, I figured with these, if I could get the glow in the dark variant, why not just go for those? Yeah, it's mainly the eyes, but the body will glow. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. And then the Eddie Brock glows really well. I didn't even have to put the black light directly to it and it glows. Let's try to get everything glowing a little bit here to wrap things up. And I do appreciate you all taking the time to check this out. If you watched this late into the video, you really got to be fans of Venom and Carnage like I am. And I do look forward to checking out your comments. But yeah, one last time, we'll check out the glow here to wrap things up. Yeah, and there they go. Pretty cool looking. Again, thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out. I really do appreciate that. And I will talk to you all again real soon.